Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I'm going to give you a tour of this absolutely beautiful full body paint Brinkley, baby. This is the 2025 Brinkley Model G 3500, and we're going to start on the inside and work our way around the outside. But first, I just want to acknowledge how crazy awesome this paint job looks. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. This is going to be like their gray black scheme, and then they have a white one right over there. So there's going to be two options for you. It's part of a package, and I'll explain that portion of it here on the exterior portion. But it's a very, very cool, very sleek look. I mean, look at the front of this. And I like the Brinkley badging there too. I just think that looks really sharp. But I mean, look at that right there. Is there a better looking RV in the game? You know, I don't think so. That is a heck of a front cap. Look at the automotive lights there. But anyway, let's go ahead and tour the inside, give you a nice quick tour, probably about 15 minutes or so. Again, it's the 2025 Brinkley Model G 3500, and this floor plan is actually a little bit near and dear to me. It is it was one of the first Brinkleys that I ever did when I decided to make the leap to go to basically full-time social media. So I went down to Funtown RV at their Cleburne Superstore, and they have this wicked cool campground. And they set up a whole bunch of their Brinkleys and some other units, and I shot it. And that was like one of those first moments where I just felt like wow, this is possible. You know, it was just a really, really cool moment. So this is the 3500 is very cool because on the inside, you have this couch with power theater seating there on either side. And you have a built-in USB, but you also get heat and a vibrate mode. I'm sorry, it's only power for that aspect. The rest of them are going to be the pull strings, but they're also going to be on the quick recline, where, you know, you can lay down really nice and flat, you know, and take a big old snoozer. You can also see from the seating angle, typically in a floor plan that's like this, it would be rough living to watch the TV. But you can see from sitting right here, an easy shot. The island's not blocking you, which that is also cool, by the way, because this right here will flip up to create kind of like that L shape. But yeah, it's a really good place to sit down and watch TV. The fireplace on this is a 36-inch Greystone. If you're not familiar with them, it's basically a very fancy space heater, but the output is incredible. It'll heat up to 500 square feet of RV. It's 5,100 BTUs. So when you're sitting in here, this room, you can smoke yourself out of it on a relatively, like, if it's like 60 degrees, you don't even want to put that bad boy to its top juicer because it'll sweat you out. The center island is pretty darn cool in the Brinkleys. If you're not familiar with this portion, go up to them and shake them because they're going to be a steel base tied into the frame. So it's part of the reason why Brinkley sells so well is they do the little things everywhere, really. I mean, even right here above the fireplace, you have like hidden storage. You got a little bit more hidden storage. I don't want to knock over that plant, but I mean, look at that. Just the little touches. And that's going to be soft close with a real paint that you can go to like a Home Depot or Lowe's if you ever need like a touch up. If your grandkid comes in like a tornado and, you know, goofs something up, you can fix it yourself. Outlet over here on the side if you want to plug in like a Keurig or something like that. And then this right here, oh shoot, well, it's a little difficult with the one hand, but let me see if I can. So I can't do it with the one hand, but anyway, you flip up and it snaps in right there. So now you have, if you could imagine, like one big like massive working space. As it sits now, you know, you guys could play some like Pong or something like that when you're down at the campground. The trash cans come out of here. Space for all your dishes right there. And then also the cutting board opens up. So like, you know, chop, 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 scoop, scoop, scoop. Now you're ready to rock. It flows really well over into your sink area. So you're going to have your stainless steel undermounted bowl here with your high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. You also get hidden storage right here. And I like how they put the lighting so that way you can see it. Little magnetic strip for your knives. So again, it's just kind of the little things that make it, you know, such a nice overall product. Solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. And then you get plenty of storage. Your fuse box right down here. And then 4 pull-out drawers as well. So the top 3 are going to be this size. The bottom one about twice as big. And that's also going to be your dovetail construction. So much more residential style there for the furniture. A place for a brush. And then really clean cut storage. And some access to your plumbing there too as well. Now over here on this slide, you're going to see you have your residential sized GE microwave. Or not microwave. This would be an awfully large microwave. Jeez, oh Pete's on a mess right now. Massive refrigerator. So just like the one inside your home. You also are going to get an ice maker right down in there. And a couple places for your freezer stuff. Perfect for a week-long vacation. 4 stovetop burner to whip up all the fixings, and you have some room for your turkey. Microwave, and it looks like this is actually a convection microwave too, so I forgot that they actually did that. So it's nice to have a full-size oven and a convection microwave. I mean, that's pretty darn nice. Look at the finishes right there, that kind of like brushed nickel, I think they call it. I mean, look at that. Magnetic strips right there. Soft close. And then right down here you have the foot pull. Doesn't get much better. Here's going to be the control for your speaker system. So you have different zones right here that you can play around with, which you can see: living room, garage, exterior, patio, all controlled right here with the Roxford Fosgate. So those things get absolutely bumping. I wasn't familiar with them until I actually went into the Brinkley, and they actually played the music. This was last year. It was insane how loud it is. But here's going to be your garage. Furniture doesn't come with it. They dressed it up for the dealer expo. I'm actually at an event where they set up all of their kind of like latest and greatest, and really just show it off to the dealerships. So they want them, you know, sitting pretty there for you like you'd see at a show. Dimmers on the walls, if you notice, both left and right there of the patio screen door. So I like having that. The control is going to be for that right here, along with your patio awning, garage awning, and then your bed lift, all right there with your other control there for the garage. Porcelain foot flush throne, so you get a half bath back here in the back. Another perfect place to check out the old bowling gun, baby. More solid surface countertops, outlets. And then you also have your mirror there. You get a couple little kind of the puck style lighting there too, which are a nice little soft glow. And then you do have the rollover sofa chairs, so you can lay them down and flip it out. So now you got like 2 couch areas, maybe put like a table in between, and then you also have a full queen size bed down there as well, along with your speaker system there, and then your, you know, your AC up top. A little loft right there, which looks like it holds about a double. So that's going to be great for if you are bringing the grandkids, or maybe putting totes up there for some storage. And then you also get a TV. This is all going to be on a track system, so with the click of a button, basically you're just holding it down and automatically lowering it. And then this is a new patio door that they're trying out. They did say it might not stick. Who knows? Kind of depends on, you know, kind of a production thing. But what's nice is the triple layer. So now it kind of makes like a door, and then obviously you can fold them into themselves over on the side. The back patio provides you with some great space to sit down, hang out, play with your buddies. And then you have the overhead awning there as well to create some shade to kind of, you know, get the sun off your back. I also like how they're using that soft glow light, you know, right there too as well. This would be a great place to like put your, you know, your dogs or your kids, or whatever you don't want to escape from the RV, I suppose, but still give them some extra air. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I ever really noticed that before. It's pretty cool. They're prepped up for the Furrion system, so that way you can see what's going on in your garage when you're driving if you have, you know, some toys. This is also going to be one of the doors right here that has the, you know, the stopper. What'd I do? I think I left the garage or the door open. There you go. But anyway, so it has the stopper piece in here to keep the fumes coming in and out. So it's just kind of another little added touch. A lot of the toy haulers are doing that these days, but not all of them. So that'll help keep in, you know, the smells from the garage. So let's go ahead and head up into the bathroom and the bedroom. So I like the fact that you do get floating steps. I actually had a customer that sent me a picture where they actually put a little hole in that for their cat to go into the underbelly storage. Wouldn't recommend doing that, but you know, someone did it. One piece fiberglass shower with the Tri-Glide glass series, so that way you can get in and out a little bit easier. You also have the fanciest shower head known to man with the 4 ports that come out. Got a little place for your soap, shampoos, your pink loofah, little soaps down there, and then you get the soft glow. And for size reference, I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. You're looking at about 6'5" into here, and then 6'2" right there. So really comfortable shower space. You probably got room for 2 if you wanted to squeeze. Another mirror, another bowling gun, baby. Speaking of babe, if you're watching, I love you. Bada bing, bada boom. And again, the dovetail construction even into the bathroom, so you'll be able to hold a little bit more weight, kind of be a little bit more durable for you. I also like how they have adjustable shelving with access to their plumbing. And if you notice there too, you have some shutoff valves down there, which is coming in really nice and handy. Little garbage can. Look at that. That's crazy. Imagine coming into an RV and having something like that. It's just wild. The J hooks, the old Steam and Stink Sucker 3000. You also have another mirror. What's nice about these mirrors too is, or window, I'm sorry, is the fact that on the opposite side, actually let me do this right here. These open up for a nice breeze too. I don't even know if I actually skipped this whole section. So these open up for a good breeze. You also have the power tower right there that clicks up, and you get a little bit of extra storage. But anyway, back to the window. So you put that down a little. Now you look on the other side. You have the reflective finish right there, and what that's going to do is it's going to be a radiant foil that keeps the RV from heating. You know, I'm sure you've probably seen it like in a mall parking lot. People will put those little, you know, those little things up in their windshield. It's kind of the same thought process there. Let me put the dimmer up. So that's kind of nice having it in kind of, you know, honey bun mode. You're snuggling up watching a movie, maybe reading a book. Boom. Now you're back to morning. You're ready to conquer the world, baby. Under the bed, you get some extra storage, and then 4 pull-out drawers here too as well. And then you're also going to have windows that open up on either side with USB and universal C, along with another viewing window there. And again, it is going to have that shade on that side. A place right here for all your books and stuff. And this is going to be a full profile unit. So the head height is going to be sitting right around 6'4". So you guys are going to appreciate that for some of your taller folks. Smart TV here into the bedroom so you can play your YouTube, Netflix, you know, all that good stuff. Now this is going to be a emergency exit window. So pull, push, and plop a Rooney, and you are ready to rock. You're also going to get, let's see if I can do it with one hand here. Let's see if I can do it with 2 hands. Oh, look at that, the Brinkley crew. Little hidden storage. I'd probably stash like my gun and jewelry, things like that. Sorry, guys. And then right there, 3 pullouts, 4 pullouts. You're also going to get some side storage. And then this closet, what's nice about it is the fact that you do have one, just obviously a ton of storage that's pretty deep. Probably goes up to about my armpit or so. And then down here, you're prepped for your washer and dryer. So if you want to have it more of like a living situation or extended stay, you're able to do that. Mirror on the exterior, hanging rack with the LED lights just shining up like justice. And then you also get a little bit of extra storage here up top, along with 3 extra storage shelves. But all right, let's go check out the outside. I know this was a little bit of a quick tour, but got to get moving and grooving, baby. A lot of campers to shoot. So hit that like and subscribe button for daily RV content if you don't mind. And then as the pricing and the specs for like the paint and stuff come out, I'll make sure to add that down in the description so that way you can, you know, order one of these things. But again, it's the 2025 Brinkley Model G, 3,500. So the specs actually show right here. So 16,967 dry, overall GVWR of 22,000, 3,300 for the hitch weight, 40 inches, 40 feet 2 inches, and then an 11-foot garage. But heading out here, again, back to this paint job. So this is going to be an actual package. And not only does it come with a paint job, but it also has 3 layers of clear coat, and they said it's twice cut, once buffed. So what that means, when he was explaining it to me, and it made sense, but I think it's something important to point out, is when you go up to a lot of your motorhomes and a lot of your fifth wheels, when you touch your fingers across it, you can like really feel a definitive like bump, you know, it like sticks out, like it's just a little, like they put something over something, if that makes sense. So they twice coat it, then they shave it down and do it again, so it's really nice and smooth. It's also going to be an upgraded fiberglass too, so it's not just the paint job. They actually have a better fiberglass there too. It's going to help out, you know, with insulation and things like that. So if you're going to be considering full timing, that is going to be the move for sure, is to get this. I think the MSRP they said was somewhere around 23 grand or so, like that, you know, for the paint package. Up on the front, you got one of the best front caps in the game. I just love the way it looks. I mean, it is just, it's funky, it is cool. It's got the little cutouts right there. You have the little lights right here, and I like the Brinkley badging up on the top. You're also going to get a much upgraded pin box here with the Gen Y. So if you're not familiar with it, this is just going to be a little bit smoother, a little bit easier when you're driving, so a little bit more comfortable. 5500 generator. You also have your lithium ion batteries, and then your solar charge controller for the solar that's on top of this thing. You're also going to get your 6-point hydraulic auto leveling, and then right behind this door, I mean, look at that paint. I mean, it's like a freaking mirror. We got bowling guns everywhere, baby. You could stare at yourself in this thing. Lose me in your eyes. You have a 20-pound propane tank. And I mean, look at this. So this is going to be the controls for your slides too. So inside and outside, which is always really nice. And then the control for your speaker. And again, you got the 4 zones. You're also going to get hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower. So that's pretty nice. You know, spray down the grandkids for those filthy beasts getting your camper. All aluminum frame construction, welded at all points. You got your subs and all that. Not too much of a speaker guy, so I'm not really too sure, but all your receivers and whatnot. Maybe someone in the description can tell me a little bit more about that, train me a little bit. Tough flex flooring right here, and I like how you can drop this down and segment it out and clip it, so that way your front and the back don't have to relate if you don't want to. More ride tray that you can pull out. It's got a 250-pound capacity, but it goes out, you know, fairly wide. And then down here, you have your Everchill refrigerator. So if you want to put a couple brewskis in there, maybe some like lunch meat or something like that, you know, you're ready to rock. I imagine, I got a 3-year-old, man. If you put like a couple marshmallows, chocolate, and graham crackers coming in at the end of the night, all looking all cute, asking for a s'more, I think that'd be really cool to put there. So you have 4 awnings on this unit, and they all have the soft glow lighting. So you have 1, 2, 3, and then 1 on the back. So incredible shade. I also like the fact that it doesn't come over the top of the slide, it comes off of the slide. You have the European square style windows that are going to be frameless, and you notice the paint job continues up through the window, so they do like little decal action for that. You have your Cooper H-rated tires here up underneath with the tire pressure monitoring system, so it's going to be a really nice, comfortable ride where you don't have to worry, you know, about blowouts quite as much as you would with pretty much every other brand. You have the 215-75R 17.5s, so 17.5 Cooper H-rated tires with your easy flex suspension. And notice how they are spaced out a little bit there. So basically what you're going to get there is when you hit these potholes, you can think of it, instead of being like poof, poof, it's going to be dump, 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 and it's going to be a little bit more comfortable, a little less shaky for that. You also see it's all attached by these little rivets right there too. So a much little higher end finish for that. You won't have to worry about that thing flopping around over the years. Screen door on the back, so you're going to have your flip up doors over here, your flip up stairs over here, kind of the solid ones that flip up into the doorway over on this side with your safety rail that extends off. On both of the screens, you're also going to get the screen assist. So another example of just something little, but if you're bringing in some groceries or, you know, whatever, and you just forget, you can walk by, it'll slam there behind you. Again, just making life just a hair easier. You get an outlet for a little bit of power right there, heated and enclosed underbelly. I think that awning looks pretty sharp. Might have to do one on that restroom. Pretty cool. All right, so right here, you got an air compressor and then your fill. So if you want to bring in like your dirt bike or something like that up into the back, you got a way to fill it up so you can kind of extend that trip out a little bit. You also have your sewer outlet dump right here. And this is a better view of that easy flex suspension there. Back end of the Furrion on-demand water heater, along with a holder for the old Stinky Slinky, and then your water right there. Easy cord reel, and then your more ride tray as well. So you're gonna have another one over here. That's gonna house your ladder, so that way you can hook it on and get on top and walk your fully walkable roof. All right, so there's gonna be another more ride tray underneath this portion. And then this is gonna be the other side there of your pass-through storage with your docking station. I think this is actually like something crazy. It was like 60 feet of hose that comes out, something just absolutely insane. Hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower here too as well. Black tank flush city water connection. If you're not familiar with the black tank flush, it's basically a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. And then all your different controls. I like how you don't have actual pull valves. They're all the electronic touches there. Here's going to be your auto leveling control, and then your propane. Over up on the side, this is going to be part of that 3-camera safety system, so you can see what's going on behind you with distance markers while you're driving down the road. But all right, guys, I think that about wraps it up. Again, this is the 2025 Brinkley Model G 3500 with that all new paint job, baby. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See you. No, gotta find a thumbnail. Gotta find a thumb. Now there she is, looking pretty as can be. Brinkley.